Want to tour Atlantis for free? Cruise lines charge a fortune, but we found a secret way in, even with security tighter than ever. We'll show you the luxury casino, the marina, the turtles, and the massive shark aquarium without spending a dime. Put your wallet away. This is the ultimate Nassau Port Day hack. When you leave the ship's pier and enter the cruise port, you'll find this kiosk. We walked up and asked how much to get to Atlantis, and they said $5 each if we shared a taxi, and pointed us towards the exit. Outside, we met this lovely woman who directed us.
I hear you're the lady we need to talk to. Good morning.
Morning, hi.
To Atlantis, please. Do. Yes.
We did have to wait a couple of minutes until there was enough people to fill the taxi. Then we were on our way. It was less than a 10-minute ride, and as we crossed over the Sir Sidney Poitier Bridge, we all had a great time listening to some stories from our driver. After about 10 minutes, we made it. Our first stop, the Coral Hotel at Atlantis.
All right. So we just got here to Atlantis on Paradise Island in Nassau.
Now, to the left of the hotel entrance, you will find where you could buy day passes for the aquarium and so on. But we're going to show you what you could do for free today. Now, just to the right of here is where we'll enter the Crystal Court shops. Here is where you're going to find high-end retailers like Cartier, David Hewman, John Bull, and more. They even have a Barbie store. Now, if you go to the left, this will take you to the casino and eventually the Royal Hotel. But we're going to continue on to the Coral's main hotel lobby. Now let's steer to the right from the main lobby and dive into the sea turtle exhibit. But first, don't miss this massive coral shell here. It really sets the mood for the marine life we're about to see. And here's the main event. It's not often you get to see a view this clear. These are green sea turtles, and watching them glide is just therapeutic. You'll notice they move pretty slowly. That's actually how they conserve energy. Even though they can breathe air, they can slow their heart rate down to stay underwater for hours at a time. It's just mesmerizing to watch. We could probably stand here and watch this all day, but there's a lot more to explore here, so let's say goodbye to the turtles and head to our next stop. Leaving the live animals behind, we'll cross the lobby past the Starbucks to check out the other wing, which features this relaxing dolphin fountain. It's surprisingly peaceful right here. I think this little guy was my favorite though. We enjoyed some of the more subtle things like the seahorses on the light fixtures as well. From this quiet corner, we'll head down the main promenade. If you're in the mood for some retail therapy or just some air conditioning, this is the spot. You've got a few high-end options here, like a perfume shop if you're looking for a new scent, and Kohl's of Nassau right nearby, which is a great spot for some classic island style. And this leads us right up to, you guessed it, another dolphin fountain. This one acts as the centerpiece for the shops. Since we have the time, it's worth doing a full loop just to appreciate how much work went into these bronze sculptures. Just beautiful. Looping back past the front desk, we'll cut through the Crystal Shops corridor because we want to show you one of the most iconic pieces of art in Atlantis. This is the Dale Chihuly glass sculpture. It's actually made of thousands of individual pieces of hand-blown glass. As you get closer, you really start to understand the scale of it. It just keeps going up and up and up. The detail is incredible, and naturally, it acts as the grand entrance to the casino. Stepping onto the gaming floor, the energy definitely picks up. But it's hard to look at the slots when you have another masterpiece right here. This fiery one is the Temple of the Sun, another David Chihuly original. And just across the room is its counterpart, the Temple of the Moon. The contrast between the two is really stunning. Moving past the tables towards the Royal Towers, you hit the luxury shopping row. We're talking Carlo, Gucci, purses, watches, and so much more. And of course, at the very end, you can't miss this giant throne, which is a great photo op spot. We actually tried to head into the Royal Towers next, but just a heads up, they were strictly checking wristbands at the door. So we pivoted to the marina, which really wasn't a bad trade-off. Some of these yachts are basically floating mansions. Well, since our direct route to Royal Towers was blocked, we're taking the scenic route. The plan now is to work our way through the Marina Village, check out the shops, and try to loop back around towards the Royal Towers from the other side. As we make our way through the Marina Village, you can see there's a huge mixture of options. You've got high-end shopping at Columbia Emeralds, places to grab a drink like the Dilly Club, fine dining at Seafire, and of course, your standard coffee stops. But honestly, the best part is just the atmosphere by the water. We even made friends with this little local hanging out on the concrete wall. Hi, kitty.
Does he want to be on YouTube?
The Caribbean colors at spots like Bimini Road really pop with the bright yellows and turquoise colors. And check out this mosaic tile work. It all frames that classic view of the Atlantis towering over the marina. I think Anne picked out the one she wants us to buy. Well, maybe in our next lifetime. So, rounding out the loop, you've got Monarch Jewels, a Barbie store, which is a huge hit if you have kids, and some friendly family-style spots like Carmine's and the Burger Shack.
Welcome to the Royal at Atlantis.
Now, we actually grabbed a quick cab to get over here because that walk from the village is much longer than it looks. But we made it to the main entrance. The scale of this place is just different. You have the iconic towers towering over you on one side, and that sweeping view back toward the marina on the other. All right, let's head inside and check out the lobby. These massive doors and archways at the Royal Towers entrance are designed to immerse you into the mythical city of Atlantis. From the rotunda ceiling murals all the way down to the front desk, the level of detail here is just everywhere and makes you feel like you've entered the sunken city. Now, there's a lot of interesting and neat things to look at in here, so be sure to take a second to look around at all these interesting displays, like the floating spear fountains. We've made our way down to the lower lobby where Anne found her favorite spot right in front of Tiffany's. Standing here, you can see the theme really starting to shift. This open rotunda is basically the gateway that leads you from the main level of the hotel straight to the underwater ruins and what we came here to see, the aquarium. Got ourselves a stingray. Just chilling.
Snapping.
Oh wow, look at that. Isn't that cool? Now, the marine life in the aquarium is incredible. Here's a zebra shark. They are not dangerous to humans and eat small fish, shrimp, and other small aquatic creatures. Keep an eye out for the zebra sharks resting on the bottom.
Oh, look at this. It's snoring. I mean, he's kind of got sand on it.
Yeah, but
Like he's sleeping, but...
I think that's a manta. If you're lucky like we were on this day, you could see stingrays eating off the bottom of the seafloor. Stingrays hunt, dig, and consume buried clams, crabs, worms, and small fish. They use their underside mouths, specialized electroreceptors, and wing flapping to uncover and vacuum up food from the sand. So this is really cool, and it's all free. Back up on the main hotel lobby level, head outside onto the balcony because if your timing is right, you might be able to see the feedings for the aquarium, like the stingrays and the turtles and other aquatic animals. This is all open to the public, so you can walk around and check it out. Even outside, you could still get some great views of the stingrays and other aquatic animals. Now, you can watch for free, but you can book an excursion like the Stingray Adventure if you actually want to get in the water with them, as you can see here. We had a great time at Atlantis. As you can see, you don't have to spend a lot of money here to have a great time. if you're looking for more fun things to do in Nassau, check out these videos. Thanks for watching and happy cruising!